Howdy from the Texas Public Policy Foundation. The crisis at the border continues, but what caused it? Today, we'll look at 5 policies put in place by the Biden administration that have served as an open invitation to criminal activity, like human and drug trafficking. Under the Trump administration, the most effective tool we had to reduce illegal immigration was the Migrant Protection Protocols, aka Remain in Mexico. MPP was a policy that kept hundreds of thousands of migrants from freely roaming the U.S. while waiting for a hearing.
That program alone resulted in a 75 to 80% reduction in families illegally entering this country.
In 2021, the Biden administration revoked this policy. And even though a judge ruled that MPP must be reinstated, the effort has been a half-hearted sham. In 2021 alone, over 2 million illegal migrants have gained access to the United States. The Biden administration has also halted construction on the border wall. As recently as 2006, both parties agreed on the need for a physical barrier at the border. But the current administration believes it to be unnecessary and that our border is secure. I guess it depends on your definition of secure. Although Biden is standing down at the border, Texas is taking on the challenge ourselves, and construction was resumed in December.
Texas is building our own border wall to better secure our state.
Meanwhile, Border Patrol agents are being pulled from their patrols to process and babysit migrants.
We're Border Patrol agents, we're not daycare. So that's not what we're designed for.
As a result, cartels in Mexico have been sending waves of family units to the border to overwhelm the system, leaving much of our southern border exposed and unenforced. The consequence? A free flow of both humans and drugs into the U.S. Illegal aliens entering the U.S. are being handed a free ride, literally, once they get picked up and processed by Customs and Border Patrol. The Biden administration has given millions of dollars to non-governmental organizations to provide basic services, but also a free ticket, whether by bus, train, or plane, to wherever they want to go in the U.S.
Every time there's a surge at the border, this is what they do to disseminate folks throughout the country to release the pressure at the border.
It seems like no matter where you live, illegal migrants are coming to a town near you, and you're paying for it. Most of those coming through the southern border pass through 4 to 8 other countries before making it to the U.S., which means almost none of these migrants actually qualify for asylum in the United States. According to immigration court records, between 2000 and 2021, only 26% of asylum claims were found to be legitimate, and that number has shrunk since the flood of crossings began in 2021. Asylum is supposed to be about getting people out of ethnic, religious, or political persecution and to safety, not about gaining free entry into your destination of choice. Because this situation is such a mess, we'll throw in a bonus point, and maybe one of the most tragic. Since the administration is releasing families into the U.S., a black market has emerged.
Children have been sold for $84 by the human traffickers to create a family unit to exploit our asylum laws.
Unqualifying single adults are essentially renting and in some cases kidnapping children to use them to cross the border, ultimately leaving a wave of children abandoned on the U.S. side.
No one with these children dumped out on the side of the river here on our farm.
Yo venía con un grupo de personas y me dejaron botar y no sé dónde están.
In January 2022 alone, Customs and Border Patrol encountered over 8,800 unaccompanied children entering the U.S. illegally, and there's now over 10,000 children currently in Health and Human Services care. The crisis at the border is manufactured, courtesy of the Biden administration. Yet, while Biden stands down at the border, Texas is stepping up. TPPF's Right on Immigration project is working on ways to secure the border with or without Washington. Keep up with these issues and more. Visit us at texaspolicy.com to get connected. We'll see you next time.